Talking about how these people move into town in this film, and they start getting told eventually about the strange events surrounding the town. How for the past 3 years, one child every 2 months comes up missing, and then you learn the reason why these people are in town, because the father, who's the husband, of course, he writes newspaper articles for a magazine on strange phenomenon. So he's basically in this town to kind of figure out what's going on and try to find answers. Without me giving too much away, I'll say this. What is causing these children to vanish? Could it be some dark forces behind it? Or have the children gone crazy themselves? Could there be an evil force in this situation? This film, now I'm gonna rate it. I'll give this film, if I was rating it as a whole, I would give it a 5.5 stars. But because I'm rating it on serious subjects, as far as special effects goes, I'll give that a 5-star rating. 5 stars for entertainment value and 3 stars for originality. This film, Children at Play, was a decent film, definitely worth checking out. Now on to my next Trauma Team movie release review. This movie is called Beyond Evil, which stars legendary actor John Saxon, whom starred in Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, not the remake, but the original Nightmare on Elm Street movie. This film is about 3 friends whom arrive on an island resort of sorts, and when the friend of John Saxon's character sets him and his wife up with a house in which they learn the house might be haunted by evil spirits. This mansion could end up being the death of them. The guy, his friend explains about some of the stories behind the place and tells them about supposedly there used to be this family that lived in the place where the wife practiced witchcraft and I guess end up murdering her husband, as it's explained, and tells them why the locals are afraid of that house. And when he tells them there's nothing to worry about, the place ain't really haunted, it's just stories. This woman who's a native Indian type woman rushes in, and after hearing him say the place ain't haunted, says it is haunted. She insists that the place is haunted, that's cursed. This film, without me giving too much away, I'll say this. Could the place be haunted? And if it is, will the evil spirits be the end of John Saxon's character and his wife? This film, for me, I'll give it a 2-star rating if I was rating it as a whole. But I'm not, of course, I'm rating on serious different subjects. 1 star for graphics and 1 star for pace of the film. It had an interesting storyline, but it was boring for the most part. Very, very slow. The pace of film was just terrible. Now on to my last movie review on this subject of trauma film releases. And of course, this will end my trauma movie reviews. This film is called